Let's go get our teeth cleaned at Whitestone Dental Clinic. Now, should know about Whitestone Dental Clinic by now. If you don't, let me tell you about Whitestone Dental Clinic, where you can get your teeth whitened, looking all nice and sweet and presentable. You can do your scaling and polishing, cleaning of your teeth, a full mouth cleaning and oral hygiene assessment, root canal treatment, composite filling, and of course, they apply huge discounts as well at Whitestone Dental Clinic. You'd find them at number 138 La Balishi Road, East Legon, Accra. Call Whitestone Dental Clinic on 0240 452992. That is 0240 452 992. Alternatively, 0242 251 983. Whitestone Dental Clinic. Your smile, our priority. The Ghana Hungry Business Exchange is here, GoBex 2023, promoting Ghanaian and Hungarian trade and investment relations in the fields of agribusiness, food, wines, drinks, poultry, IT, automotive engineering, water treatment, health technology, medical equipment, construction, trade, auto parts, and what have you. So speak to the Ghana Hungry Business Exchange. If you're interested, you should be. Check out New Benz International, 0244 256014. That is 0244 256014 or 0302 435 170. That is 0302 435 170. Wishing Richmond Papayao JC Ampoma of Isman Ventures of Anchor belated birthday wishes to you, Ishmael Richmond Papayao JC Ampoma of Isman Ventures. It's from your uncle Reverend Charles Nana Kwejo Safo Kantanka Ansong and your parents Isaac and Mavis Ampoma to you as well. Happy birthday Gerald and Geraldine Abe. The twins Gerald and Geraldine Abe. It's from Reverend Charles Nana Safo Kantanka Ansong of Perez Chapel. And then once again, happy birthday to you, Mrs. Abigail Anoche. Enjoy your birthday, Mrs. Abigail Anoche. God bless you richly. It's from Annabelle and Kitty and all the children to you. Love, 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 love. Mr. Samuel Bovizwe. Good morning. Dr. Papa Kwesi Indium is 70 years old today. Love from Ogash in Elmina. Papa Kwesi Indium at 70. Bless you, sir. And to you, Bibi Bismarck as well. Have a beautiful day. Yeah, pay James Kwabena Bonfe waha, George Mreku Duka waha. DDEP saga, are we done? Picketing, trading of words, matters arising. In the meantime, Bet365 is now officially live in Ghana. And so you can bet across a range of markets on the biggest sports. Enjoy your favorite sporting events. Place your bets before the match kicks off or try in-play betting. Bet365 lets you cash out early on selected markets. Check out the official website bet365.com.gh. That is bet365.com.gh. You must be 18 and above. Terms and conditions apply. So gamble
Kings FM.
I think I'm now ready, Anna. Karamachi.
Yeah.
Boko dear. Srevenya.
I don't say Srevenya, Kwame.
Unanam Nessin, I was sitting.
Oh, Miss Faso Pantina, Metakano. Now, you see, we are say, we are, unim de Obinya.
There be.
And now, so no. What we are, Bunia, bra, or bra, a brabois. One year, who at the Papa Bia AC or Bremo. Now, say ye bet, ye nina ye na, jontophobia or say boating, or say nina ye. Na nina ye no de all can you say, bra, watch you. Na bottle, na, just a wabamu buno. I would trim, na shed ye free ba. Na kai, ye are two, Marco, a one obey who said, Nyame say we shall pa. Na ebia de wo fam no kra na o de tenetene. Didane dan empire say ye bone say onyankopon be ma ye ojo akoma abotre na de eba bia no yanya otwen honhom na mom atwen mu no esese ye siesie ho esa kira ya dwen free nema ya mfom so kwan so na kom na nketi otoso num no kan na sembi o say you don't develop by making errors. To develop is to stop making errors. And a friend Puntu say, oh, cause I am from so no, and from Puntu ma. And today, and now we are one casane, Ubon Compoko, which you say, na anye, and ne, watching where free home. Tamajana, any idea here in Nepal or Ghana. Now, ye be who say, Sabi, Ebia. Yes, babia yedin babia yedin. Yes, no cress and so ebia yes san ye bi kakra bia enka enti se de tie na mebusam eti du mi enum chichemu ba kono o say kasa boko esankan abufu kwa bisa sem mu adu o
kasa boko sankan abufu
kroma yedin kroma ehye
na say ehye
ye nkomo na ye di efa sa kroma ayehye no sen ye si ka hawo no akyere omanfo ama ate ase say hawo no say na sitie na sabi amanfo kyere o madwen krafa ho a say na esi so mfa da ne da wo mo aye bambo hu adwuma no the intelligence community omo di briefing ba how receptive are they na ye jesuso a anamo be na etufa ho chamajana me hwa Ghana the human resource aye wo pa we have no reason to be in distress. And you were distressed more, I self-inflicted. We can walk our way out of that.
Minya back with your friend Bernard Owusu. Bernard Owusu, your national chairman of General Transport, Petroleum and Chemical Workers Union of TUC. Just or your unionist. To say why in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Bernard Owusu. Or semen can't say more fire. Or say can and someone and some now can I dim puntu ebebre yemaino kano inti or say he's the chairman of the General Transport, Petroleum and Chemical Workers Union of TUC, Bernard Owusu.
Minimum.
What do you saying? Or say men can't say and some now can I dim puntu ebebre yemai. Say we have all the human resources and all the natural resources and so more fire.
Kwame ayam papa na me no ya natural resources na ye yi hima na afi ho. Ya ha me papa. Because natural resources na kari nyina no. Without the human resource you can't exploit them. Unfortunately, kwanye sese ye fra so pa Ghana animdifo okasa obeye adwuma obeye opese oya obeye na mom ye tutu ye ho ase na da bia de anyankwa na ye anyankwa na ye ka no eno na edi enya kese chen bibia na kwame ade ba ko da bia metaka eye ye nya atwom na no ya 2021 population housing census data number chairman general.
Yes, me too.
Population yes here Christopher about 77.4. One more year a enkramufo about 20 point something. Chairman General. Me who am say 2010 there no. Say akosuru.
Yeah.
Na ye mudu do asan pa na nokre ene odo kwan so. Ye de trosem eye adwuma. Ye de Quran emu nsem ye adwuma. Oni ba bia bone koso pa wo Ghana. Ason dem. Any a mosque. He did drop. I saw for to me Gina Puppet so be my men can because I saw for be no so dino crepa. I saw for be na de ya ne say ya ma de ko bone no ado so a chen de ya papa. I don't necessarily ban sa. I don't necessarily ban sa.
George Mireku Duka, Deputy Minister, Lands and Forestry or Lands and Natural Resources?
Lands and Natural Resources.
Lands and Natural Resources. And Member of Parliament, Takwa in Siayim. Akwaba.
Majodo.
Metide wake maybe amanoni.
Inyo. Wadaroma.
Not then.
Wadaroma. Chairman, Mamin Chiao. Namenda wase. Wo akwenya abribia zemahen de yenye Ghana fo bekasa na wa so mozen bo a erebo yerka amanfa ana doma yibu hon wo Ghana na wozi no kwar na wozi wo hunyi na sabia wo deep in democracy wo manima na izima kotin papa
nyamena adum
na de menyizi no yezemo enye only a journalist but a futufa mijizide o man biara bepede ubenya usaso wabona bado
yeah that's it
maminchi a oye munua kwabena bonfe
Jemisi
ono nso so oye bia oye lawyer oye bia ompra hunya na onhwe ahunya ho no zekasa to no so mobun papa ma hwe na from ne UCC days
baby okojina aba what tutian
na ehu de onye bia
oh no ya meza ha
awona makela mpon we wa
ona okuje to ablakwa
looks was
ahead of
okay was ahead of us
okay na
me dey any looks
na ehwe na waya aze papa
nyamena adum
na efi so maminchi am constituency for weteo
takwanso emfua
pa na se peace ze
meje wondo
nka na yesi pole e ahwehwe peace e ya chi e yeti e nsampa fi peace say you've been consistent
nyamena adum ya dase
na minchi a mampanyin na nabezechi na Ghana fu nyina amepei
yeah jodo
se ehwe demra ye nyina omani pempendo a na nke ehwe bukwa kudru na anamana ode yutu de yeye oman na sentri binti wokowie ma ye wumi a ejizi de obehia de ye nyina ye becheche ye re na ya ma ye hu enyidado bi de moti biara no yanto Ghana ngu and will not throw our hands in despair. There is hope. Chairman, there may be record that it is there obehia de beka ho asem papa
today morning
today oye hen DDE program ya orukodi
intimate home I'm 1 minute. Please tell Kwabena Bonfe that the fear of making a mistake will stop progress. You can make a mistake all right, but the important thing is what are the lessons learned so you don't repeat it. Kwame, as a nation and society, we defer too much to paper qualifications, but not to the ability to do. Kwame, having a degree is your ability to pass your exams. After that, what are you able to do with the knowledge acquired? Are you able to think? University education or education in general does not teach what to think, but how to think. Let us think about it. Yes, Ipocho, you can meet here.
Chairman.
Yes.
Oh yeah. It's a more kodo. na yɛhwɛ ma ɔrekɔdɔ na obehia dɛ yɛyɛ aban yɛbosua nsɛm bi a wɔsisi dadaw na yɛdze ayɛ fesusu anaa mfa to ho yɛdze akɔ hene nyim adze kora ma bani ɔyɛ MPP aban yɛnya adze kora wɔ ho ɔnye yɛn communication kwana yɛfa do kyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm na ebiara nso so a ɛhwɛ yɛn tradition nso a dam na ɔyɛ ayɛ ebi si wabra na mampanyin buzia na ɔwɔ hɔ a ɔyɛ bibia mbra bi ɔfrɛ Aliens Compliance Act dam Aliens Compliance Act no was not even passed during his time. It was passed in 1963 na ɔyɛ Kwame Nkrumah ne pendo na ɔno bɛɛ no na ɔbɛ implemente n'enyima ɔbɛ kyerɛkyerɛm aban no bɛ kyerɛkyerɛm yi ama Ghana fo atase no ma Ghana fo taase anye dɛ wɔse obiara yɛ hɔ obiara mfi Ghana nkɔ nso mbra no nyɛ dɛm na ɔte na mbra no se sɛ yɛ hɔ na ba Ghana kɔ immigration na kɔ register ansa na etum atɔnaze wɔ Ghana na wɔte Compliance Act na ɔyɛ Aliens Compliance Act n pɛpɛɛpɛ na ɔkyerɛ dɛ ɔyɛ hɔ obiara must go yɛntum yɛ engage at that time the public why a can be at the Ghana do bepem the mabri nso kenkan act ni ya there's nowhere also biara nko osi biara register say even within a week according to report not 2,000 people had registered a week when you so the law allowed them to stay.
Well, in America from that period to now,
Chairman ibia no risi hwe yen debt exchange program ya yere kan ho asem ya chairman na se chenye den dudu na ponta ase wonyim na adze
na onta ase na who kosan
on na American de akwana ye ba fado a ye ba chiechire ma kire Ghana fo mo wata ase no yentum chairman ona yin de ibi enya ni sika oza koto bank no nhihye ye ohunyi de obenya coupon ana obenya nsihu bi na mfaso bi woni sika no ho na sabia wedzizi ho nti ose yewura bank je na wofa ka ye dwuma na mfaso ba bank na afa kakra na maso so menya kakra wa bra misika botin na mo boto bank no oda ho da ho ifi biara mba ho bank smart nipa no so wata ase yewom na ohaw aba wiaza afa na nyina ama bank no nso so sika oide odi kidi dwuma no sabia ndwuma egugu onam yaraba awa mofroma ntum nko school a teacher futi ifia won ko school ndwuma okobo in restaurant obi antum mba ha ibia ze tamakata na hweno do ne yenam wiaze afikol no wa ma ohaw kese oboto bank fuido sika odo wazi yedwuma no sika ndum fanye yedwuma ena onam sika anam faso odo oba wo sika tinna da akoto bank no so no da mfaso no so ntum mba ena bank no wo pretend there we can pay you still I botum na yetua wo mfaso na oba no na sika no mba bank onya edwuma mfanye na mfaso no mba bank no orutua wo no na wo sika tinna na ozurutua into bodum bibia
but in chanyim de yan first can ankoto bank de there to bank keke aban no bobo bosia we yen ho aban no bobo bosia we yen ho
chairman
ana aban se en hihye obosia no huninyi ene yaji tum percentage nyi period de be tell kenyi every whatever days he be choka inti aban wa boyen ho bosia odu baby aban se sisi amiska inti bring back can we want to vary the conditions or the terms of the transaction ana man for say yempia da inti onya de yeska koto bank keke de ato but aban abobo dem ska no abobo no bosia wo yen ho ya to bonds ya to bad
achachem akama asem ni bi mpo amam ye akama asem ni bi mpo amam ye achachem ye mpo asem nti ma America anye de abana abobosia na ewie no wa kacho na nhihye ya wo hunyi no nka no ze na nka nhihye no kodo pepepepepepe na BBC ma yenyina ye gitum wiaza afa ne nyina ye gitum de ampaso BBC o haw bi aba ana anka senye o haw obeya na nka hwe wiaza afa ne nyina 2017 2018 we were doing well bondi ansem biara mba ho no haw osinti na bosia na cha America ho asem da aban boy wo ankrankro ho no e ka aba ho sentiri bi aba ho nti ye beye ne den na dam sentiri no we fi ho onam de aban bosia na oboy no na odekoto bank na bank no inya mfaso nti obotum di bi etua woni nti usika tin na oda ho no one na obeye ne kakra nka ode tuatua wa one na waka bibi de ahweni ya no wa crash na brofo tintin na ya kan nyina je de usika na obesa usika tin na oda ho no obesa wonye bi mfentua obodrum bibi wonye bi mfentua nti me beye nye de yenka no kwar mfa nkyere nyipa na ekobo bosia wo no ho no yenka nkyere de sika na de ma yen de yemfa nkazigua ana yemfa nye adwuma na mfa sombra ho nye bi mfa mo no de medwuma a de ka ye ne yentum yenya yamfa anye nti ye besrew mfa so na odo oba ho no ye bo bezika na bo usika tin ho ban usika tin ye bezika na bo ho ban ne mum mfa so na ode nka enya no mfa so no so ya atwa akwa ekiri kakra na ama dam mfa so no do betoze nanso usika tin no ze ye bo ho ban so anya dam za usika tin na oda ho no obesa obehyew asema ye wo hu na dem asem ne be ye den ya chechiri ma che Ghana fo na nko ye de ye zikan ye engage Ghana fo ye to ye no bo
nti dem wan ye ono
chairman oho ne ze meji ye no fum tum de engagement na nkodo ye minjinzi de Ghana fo taase ye sande se Ghana fo taase ye ya nka minjinzi de bodru bebi a yedri nanso no onka echiri no kware ye sene de
nanje sisia we is closed ana
chairman ono hu nhihye na oye de ye nyina ye tu sikrom na ye to ye no bo na ye chechirim kira manfo na Ghana fo taase de onye bu apayo bi onye ohaw bi enye de ateti bi na ya hyeda de ye to Ghana fo wodo nanso no kware omnyi de se wanye ne dama obodrumbri bi no usika tin na oda ho no mpo no inya obehyew onam ohawa aba manim onam ohawa ba wiaza afa na nyinam oyenyi brisam chairman mentra ha na men pretend that all is well on sidam Sunday Ghana nyi ana penyina otini baby nanyi dado nyini sika oda ho a onya do mfaso kakra nkra sabia odoto ne pills kakra nkra onom no na obetinyi de wa banedama oye haw nanso obaneden de ohaw ka CBC wiaza afa na nyina afikro na yentum kwa adwuma obanede asamesi wiaza afa na nyina oman bi ato ahye oman bi do a ode ohaw kase wa haw wiaza afa na nyina wo sikasam mrika sei na nansa na me free oye South Africa here me buy chairman where your load shedding adru baby a da pen na efe bi nya kanya yet ho your program wo man panyin Ramaphosa oti hobi na kanya no ko off in Cape Town oya tete wiaza fene nyina obia de tamabo ne yem ohawaba oye de ye kanu kware Ghana fo
incident no an kanu crime wodzikan
chairman no kware nyi de Ghana fo nyina huni ohaw ne ze Ghana fo nyim de ohaw no owo ho nanso eben kwan ne be fado a ye nyina ye betase na ahobrase kwando ya toto asre Ghana fo de ye sre hwan wanti ye na ase de se ehwe kwan a ye fado ye hya ase ehwe 2017 ehwe 2018 na wi ada fa na nyina ehwe amana o tumpona na yedi makoten papa
na na esi amasim bi saw there na chede say business so bit me aka government there yes into tax because yenye adwuma because of COVID and war.
Chairman, tax what what's what boom no chawado tax is what umfa so no adwuma eye ho na wato ho eto enye de ekwahya asa na wasitua to umfa so a ebenya no na ehwe ho na etua ho to nti ono de
Eric Camponsa says tell the deputy minister or ask him when pensioners were making the deposits what were their motives. Tell the deputy minister to give us a break. He doesn't seem to understand the whole concept. If they had changed their monies into dollars, wouldn't they be smiling today? How about that? We gave government the money. We want our money.
Chairman, that position we take, you know, men blame no. Me jizi de ye wo binum wo ho a sabia ekosoro befoma e ka sama obeka da mentase ono we take any position but ma merichire minyi de bond yara ansama yare kan odu baby a onye compulsory ebotum po aka de amemenye obeka de okay say nya yate as an individual na mum no obodrum bribino the reality will dawn on you. The reality ni there. Sikana or the invest no. Ebi nyu ho. Nti so so ame mentasa. Ame ma ebia ono ntase ye different. But the reality no mo otson na America channel there onye sabia bro tenten. Oye medimi sika bro. Sika no sabi sika da ho a onso abaji da za ye dwuma. Nti gina fa ye dwuma. Na mfa sombra ho na monso so menyam chefa owom na wo so nya wo chefa owom edwuma na mezere ye no edwuma no entumu wambado edwuma no wanye ye because of how a osi wiada fa na nyina and that is the truth. Into which one is not the truth and which one is not it.
Enti ibenti na ye twentwen do a me edu baby a ye du ya sabi ahorba hihye abem kasa ebi so won fata abem penya waye na edwuma ewie na obia de nenimdi man na odin ho akoka na ere tomane no tomane. How did we get here?
Chairman oye kasa mejizi de oye hawa no so ebia ibiruta na mon bia odwen de ebi botum atase instantly but nye ebia not azase dam na oye sikasam so wase baby a wejapaze wo no ho na wakoma wo nti anamona worutu no na ona mezikana kade nko de deep in conversations with the people na what I see na yenyina obi a chana adwen this is the situation, what do we do? And nyi wona wa we dar wosikasem zinkoma obeka sure that it's the right way to go. Mbrebi a wobotwom ko or how be them to oye Britain they took the same steps will make sure that we save the lives of the people. See and amona yeruti no because it will rather save our interests and our heart because say ya hweni ye na ikutu anamon bia oye different from this obodum bribi no na sikasam no so waru sika no mpo no wonsanka sika tsena na da kwoto no mpo no wonsanka nti nhihye ya amemiji de oha onyi de ebi beka de 5 years nipa na nya mfi do awotwe ana do awotwe na sabia 5 years time na nensa beka ebia ne mfa so kakra woda oha wadwen. Yes, I accept. Can we negotiate at a point there ebia mfi awotwe no ana mfi enum no oye aza ohwadwen nsi ma yenye ne mfi baasa ana yenye ne mfi bie usika tsen no so unsabeka nsi oye aza anamona negotiations oye anamona onya na mabona mijizi de obotum waboa ma ntase aye dwuma na manfo so nsa aka wosika
but in all of this in Koma Ministry of Finance there to gwa opache de sika yerhwehwe threshold yerhwehwe baby epede yedu yensa aka ni nyina na CCA no odagana fo ase one makana brofo was the government has assured individual bondholders and groups who did not sign up for the DDEP of the payment of their outstanding coupons and maturing principals. Ministry of Finance is declared to go February 14, Valentine's Day. That portion of it says the government would like to reassure all individual bondholders who elected not to participate that your coupon payments and maturing principals, like all government bonds, will be honored in line with government fiscal commitments. Technically speaking, it is over. Yeah, Anna.
Chairman, ewie na ntase no so teden. Wie zi ewie. Nti ebokoda yenye Ghana fo ehihia na yenye hu nezi nkomo no watase. Sande we nyina no bohu na kra na ebien nso worka ho asam. Ntase ni nyanye edwuma. Na it is important and key for us the ebokodo na ye deepen the discourse na wama ibiara tase ye de onye de abanre chinchim bi ninsa abanre fa kwan boni bido no wa how watete oman ana watete amanfa wazi won sika akoma pem waza akoto hode aban mfanye adwuma na onfa mfasombra minjinzi de aban botumetu damana mono de wa payo kwando entity amanfo especially at this critical moment we are that nyina warbre nti oye anamona aban watu nobo waye nhyehyei we hu de eben kwan ne be fado a amanfa wazi won sika koto bank no amanfa wazi won sika bra aban amanfa wose iyaneze sabia jibnisika na fa yedwuma na mam kakra msusu botum za ato mundura na mde tu ama bills no eben kwan ne be fado be won akoma to won yem ono anamon ne yerutu isi arede si yanhwe ne yei ne ensiesie hu yei ne yentu anamon a oboboa mpo wo sika ten no wada ho ne mfi so mpo akoda nyamfaso kakra oba how daache saban pretended that yes sisiara yenye yentu the manamon no yenye ni debt restructuring exercise biara na ibotua coupons no damota a year or two maximum everything will crash na crashing no chere de usika tinara mpono suponu enya and that is where instances of that nature no omwe bia nti na dam debt restructuring no owo na odi ye bi say hu de is it the first time even a country will embark on this journey? That is not true, and it is not true. Where see what even developed countries and method no na system or the fado mechanism or the use no only the engagement America there we could have engaged more, we could have deepened it ibutum nanka even community based or district based church ma throughout this, but it is better late than never. Because there ma yeri obobwa yenkoda there ye be engage na mum si ye engage so a yenyi some of these things mentase then nyina na politics na ye kan na 2024 ebo 2 2024 itu no na yipa no nsa nka ni sika no we lose out abazi na ibenyefu and me analysis and analogy me here on Buzia's regime damn Aliens Compliance Act was the same thing. Oh, yempine yenye and Buzia's government was overthrown. Bisangu de abanfo frobeno. What happened? The economy got worse. Nyama se poto. Na Buzia ne intention of building the various communities. Ni nyina be yakwa.
Merikudika ye kan de usurika Buzia.
American fanto ho nsama osia abodi to aban. The 2024 na able to aban eben hihye eben faso eben na anamon na yetu a obobua mankrofo won sika ho ato ɔno no ohia ne enjoy there asama yerken na amanyoku bi absom nti kɔ na bi mbra ma ɔman yeye ya mɔti bia Ghana fo nya wonyim nyansa adwene da hɔ a warankasa will take a decision at the right time.
So why did it become a war of words anyway? When the man say me me painting me jana the man
also chairman very unfortunate me just there ye ma me pain no owo ni democratic right the obotum wetu anamona otedam. It tells you the yen party no onye party a sebia ye restrict obia ne feeling and sentiment
na mame no publicly on kind of one party and
na mrechira we the yen party no po yen hwe bi the impako no dom ye party ansa na say nyim de wasom yen abanim na ono chiro de ye party ne yen hwe de MPP nya na de ye hwe obi a owo nyimzi a obotum oda asomoma no na ye zaboa nti ono mpo o mayen plus ono mpo o kire de democracy ne yeta ase nti se maame sabia wasom Ghana na we to the man amona ame menka de we ntu anamoni ye me maame a me gizi de oya anamona ye nyina we de yeta ase de oyenta ase bi na bia wanye dwumanti na owie dem pempendo ebe kwa ne ba fado a ye be engage na onye na nkotin mpo adesa won so o wakobo chenku wo ho no so ebe kwa ne be fado a yenyi nyina ba kasa na wata ase wo anamona yetu no onu mpo kiro de yen maaminum na ye gyanom a wakoho no sabia obi abenyin obi aberita obi abompa de nyame mpo be ma wonkwa na etu mpo edru dem pempendo a wedru ebe nkwa na bafado a dam nkofo a wote dam nso enyi wo bakasa no wata ase ebia na dodo nara enyi wo tena fom enyi wo ye misese enyi wo di nkoma nko beta ase nti oye edwuma oye edwuma so na oye de ye nyina biaze no hugim bi ne yeta ase de onye bo apayo bi no bi retu no ye anamona ye retu de daachi no usika aza koto ho no sabia mfaso a hwehwe no obeba na mmom no ohawa wa benti dam mfaso no ye twa akonyim kakra dem obobo usika no ho ban no mfa sunsuando boni bia mba da usika no ahyew kra sika no ase kra zi ye hwehwe a onye ye megizire ye dam za oba ha wadwen nti ya ma meneze no chairman muntum ntena ha na sabia menka kasa bia onfata fanche ma me a wa bone bra watu no bo ehwe na chira onye nipa kakraba na wedu dam pempendren but nyani nyina so na obeti bibiara ase and we shouldn't pretend there oti bibiara ase wo wiazi mu sabi oye mbra nyimnyi kese sikasem oye different na mbra so oye different but the question is were we able to engage her extensively and not on saying and others na be just this you to me to the man money ye deep in conversation with people be just there enka ebia nanka we into the man amono and so minjinzi de nara so as a obatan obeka de obeyi ne yem nsunegu no za saba abogum nemom obahwe na wahu ohawa wiazi nyina wom ohawa Ghana wom na wata ase de the man amoni ya na mona oboboa hen ma yesika sem wayeye and I'm happy that the president of the republic wa mayen enyidado de wachara afiboko na wie a yebe hen 2024 mu no na megizi de nzama atotoye as a country yebohwe sisi amenyo kase nzama ya adwene ho kase your projects. How do we also construct our roads? Yen hospitals and zama ye here ma yarfo yamo from one school ko as a church here, and that is how we build a country. Inti yen koda na yen kasa keke yer ye nyina so na oyede ye dwen Ghana ho na ye dwen kwana adwumayefo so sabi wana ketua botu on ka bosum biara oya so zikesa oda abanido but yet to in anyone and pay na minya kokra or London reason komo and or how wo and it is all over. And yet a Hong Kong United States of America where even European countries here Amsterdam last week now Iberica how they are struggling even to get provisions here or to create on and inflation more or year we have it into your best there. Yes, we are not in normal times and it is true, and I wouldn't pretend that all is well, but yantase there onye ni nyina na oye the making of the government min ka de make ban so hunti bibia ya 100%. No, there may be mistakes here and there, but yenyim there largely ne kesenara anya abani ne fomdo ne kesenara gina ohawa oba wi azafa ne nyina no na mesre de yeze hin akoma bokoko ne yahwe yakoda so yasre ahobrasim de wonya jizi wabanimu. Now this government will not disappoint Ghanaians, and we are not determined to destroy this country. We are determined to build a country that will give some sort of future to our generation yet unborn. Inti chairman anopay moto tashe matse de yinu anoma wo mra shebogom mpono ntase ni mpono binu mponye adwuma, especially wana wo dom ku kakrabam no ntase ni nye adwuma ye yen koda ye engage ye bufu nyim se binti azibia sa otutu anamon bia sabia oze ohaw kese oze ba echi no beta ase no why too late, otherwise no nanka Ghana fo anso so cool wesisi wo Ghana hado na echi Ghana fo enu wo ho na mon pi wo a yetu no politically a echi yenu ye no as politicians as oman yetu anamon pi crucify him onko mababa no no ya worse ma we see how do we regularize it eben kwana ebe fado a ebe siesie no ayeye yeze adwen kyereba yembo ye na abo manfo fa adwen kyerembra na adwen kyere na yeze ba yenyi amanyo semfim yenyi anopena meti abranti bi wo sister station aye okay FM na okasa ye na mfi ozigbo wie no because asem oreka no hameze na mimpo na menyim de sanda mutuni tu no na menyim de nyipakro no ye sabia NDC nyi na okasa ye ya hyase efi ozigbo wie na no wada na manyosem nti ebutu no ebe and nsam na okeka no na odru baby a na otosin but jizi de say nyipa no ye NDC nyi so ye CPP nyi na so oreka asam oboboa Ghana ye nyina ye njuntum ni yemfa nye dwuma obia nche na adwen ono nti na nopa yewura chairman esore ntem na betena ha sabe enye kasa no yode na dema Ghana bafa ne tampifra dama na mo na yehwe de ibiara botu nti yebo hena abo as a government yebo hena abo obiara ekire na adwen dama adwen a yere kire no jizi de oboboa mo mani wafa ne tampa was a frada ache but I'm happy there at least yetum yenya about 85% participation obotum aboa ma IMF dwumeza anamona yerutu no so wetum wabem na we other fanenya so amanamana wopede wonye Ghana zigwa na woboa anu wenya dam confidence wo dam abanimu wenya confidence ewo omanimu na wetum ye engage na money wa fane tampefra na I'm hoping there watchera by close of the years na ndama ye chairman maminka bibi kakra nso fa oye yenu sunsu kwana ye fa do bo ho ban senka u station YouTube fu oye djuma nanka
where ye
there's a video bi amahon an cobra ne section bi a river gata yezo na kogu ho wetum wa yedwuma ma wetum protect
mezono baba any other business but let me take kwamna bonfe na adwenche kwamna
Kwabena na atobo.
Chairman General. I obey the text be by.
Or saying
Now or say we should not fear to make errors.
And that you hear see bit shin.
Kwame. Sa baby amigina no. Abra Ghana mampani a odi kan Ghana kofa by. Osaje fu Dr. Kwame Nkrumah oka say we preferred self-government in danger
to servitude in tranquility.
Tranquility. They no party nyina oka no pay face say yed ni ye ho ya yentu yadamon yembu man se de esi pe no po ye yamfom so a enye ya hankasa yamfom so a ye besua bibia afiri mu nti mo ye nso se ye be yamfom so da bi na mom de na me ka ne se owura ntie mi ye ese se ye jai mfom so ye. There's a big difference between the fear of making errors and making an attempt or indeed stopping to make mistakes. Nti nana kwabna nketia a woto sunum esika do man hene. Asema okan ya na me siso ha no ene se wo se wo pese wutu mpon a anaso onya mpuntu a ese se wo jai mfomso ye. Na Chairman General. Minua member of parliament for Takwa ene the minister deputy minister for lands and natural resources asema wo kan ye na de odi kan o hyase de kan ye no say enfomsudie bi akoso pen a ewa abakosem e frankitahudi a ekoso anameboa ankoye enra ankoye na ano ankoye enesoso ye pese ye yema enkoye ana eno na make kan wasem enfomso a wo na bakosem ewo wasetena ene wo bramu de otokoso ya eno na enfam punto ma no e ba ne sei Chairman General na make human resource wasem nhwehwemu bi koso ewo Ghana aban epenso 2006 2007 sa nhwehwemu no national security na yeye. They came to the conclusion say Ghana ye problem a ye wo in terms of human resource no na nye training na nye capacity na mom na nye nimde a wo mu ni anase ahoka akeka anase akande a wonde be na mom monitoring any implementation any evaluation and I say what shall I say implementation monitoring and evaluation and another problem and to introduce a debia non friend citizens charter Chairman General means okay citizens charter no omo de shall say or lands commission say e hono na problems free wa bapa say o kwa register wasase a e na dodo sen e na bedi obebo ka sen na obebo enti se wukọ na ebedi na mienu ana na miensa na wukọ na se udwuma na wudi no etwam na miensa ehin na wubetimi ede wasem na kokọ edan complaint unit and after complaint unit no ehin fa na se complaint unit e lands commission o mantimi anya hu adwuma wubetimi di akọ aban mu enti wanya an overarching national security governmental monitoring body ano hwesa na eme impo ema intelligence fo bi ekoduadua mu ema yehu say hey ade we say ye ni say beye kwame eboa ma wote katashe ne proye so if say de ma katashe ne proye ba pa ni say me pe service bi a ebedi na miensa na e bia ekokodi bosome ana bosome num me so me pe ade ne ntem enti me kwakoshe obi ensem mekwakoche obi nsem ama na ye but me wogide ni ahotoso e wo system no mu say adi na miensa macha na miensa nanum ebeba ade na se me kotu eska ma obi so ya yes ha hwehwemu yi pen ade na enya adwuma ne eno na me de link it to the communication deficit how kwa me ka wa anu ya yesima menka the octopus intelligence communication critical.
The any octopus intelligence communication.
Kwame.
Come on.
Organization and I say kuo nipa kuo dodo bia no. nkitahudie ene na koma ufi baabi na aba meso mi fi baabi na aba yente ase ye gidie bi asonko enso so ya katum ya gye atum se ye be ka boma ye den aye bibi ba ai poten die betumi ama ye dwumadie no ana ye dwuma ye di no akọ nanim ene se ye be di nkitaho if the chairman general to me nim de wo trim ana wo so nim de me wo mi trim na mo ye di nkitaho a ye bete ho ase ana me boa
no kre
enti so man nkitaho na wo kwa me wa widare mu communication no eyira let us say sinto beba na nkitaho no e wa afanu be afa be asa miensa asema ye kana nkasa ne otie ene ne oka kwan be no ne ye fa so akasa asem no ena se ne yesi tie no wa asopam ya ntutu sa ne ma nyina mfomso de na be den e beba enti e ba ne sen ena aba ne sei Ghana ha ye how sinto akese mienu kwame de di kan unmeasured expectations in the government unmeasured expectations in the government
na who cause am
oh meba second ayi mfumso anasa mero ye we mu overhyped promises kwame they move together ye pre to me a ewiase ayi ye nya de yantimi yankanko an say be da ne oba bema ana bema oba ye kama ne traso muso nkan na ko kase ye kasa dodo ye betwa wada pa ye be kasa wo ye tamfo ena Ghana fo asoso sabi ye nim say me nua mrekudu ka oti hei sabi be ne chance ache ye din kita ho a sabi e wo ye soafo de enso so me nua me ni say owo ayi sikado so po bi gu ni botomu a metuwe obaka cha me say kwabna ma to helicopter bi asi ayi wo ko kitampo next time afako adu pray baba yo kandige ne ni fanko okro enti mi ginidi se o hye me sabo no a na me aso no kwame mi fi se sinto kakra ye den aba mi mu
abem
enti sa sinto ahodo mienu yi overhyped promises unmeasured expectations ya nyai anso ano a kwame yenkoya nim na kwan be ne yefa so aso ano America timuafo pani John Roberts no ka say COVID-19 appears through the illusions of uncertainty and control a chere say ewiase na yetim no sabi enye ye dia ni wura wo ho enti ye bibia ye nye den ye nto yembo adenti ena nkomodi a akoso efa sikasem ntutuye chairman general akowie ana eya wie se di ewie a ase de bibi fufuro bi ena ebe obi edi ni sika ama eye busiabo o pese o ho akire wunti sika no busia na ode bo wo djuma odi kwakodi no djuma na yeden enko ye se de usipe
enam yare eba nti
at the end of the day mamenka sembi it doesn't matter what happens to you, how you respond to what happens to you is a matter of great importance.
I agree.
Thank you. Enti sinto bi aba a wonni ho ahoden but anamo obetu no de wo na wo ho ahoden o adenti na woni oni kuna ntenase ahyase no a na no na meka say
enti na chese nkitahudie na ankoso
yi meba the government cannot blame anybody but itself to the extent that or timing bre aye didi juma aye very important time wa man for ye nsusuye say to anamobi no na wo ka say IMF dia wo dia unko bi da kwame nkitahudie so no it hinges on trust. This is the basis upon which me minyaya minya pani Ken Ofurata onu ankasa should know say the entirety of the nation and I say a larger population of the country has lost trust in you. So walk away quietly. Not because why you bonny and now why you papa. No.
I walk away said DNT.
Kwame Nameka said the loss of trust. A man for lose trust in you. One kasa wo MPs dodo bi men kasa wo mo ye correct o.
But question am pede me bisa onye there.
Yes.
Actually,
Yes.
Catch him the finance minister.
Yes.
Or take decision unilaterally, Anna.
I'm not saying that. Okay. I'm not saying that.
Okay.
But when you say abe baako a say it means say abe dodo no nyina. Ye nipa yi de perception ye de nam. And democracy so Kwame Wankasa onim say majority decision. Enti so okasa de omanfo dodo no ka no mfa nya asɛm a na sinto bi wo hɔ kakra. The whole cabinet matran mo campaign. Say you could not blame everything happening with economic management on the finance minister. My campaign, because budget or the parliament, a cabinet decision, a president dimun or deco. I don't think I am more biadina on Kwaudine.
So is it right?
What I'm saying is that it's not about the righteousness or otherwise of it, but in public image management, no, ye bo di dodo at the car somewhere. Ɛsɛ ohwɛ ne yie ye bodi di hyɛmra enye ye bodi di tumra enye enti mema fotu sem adesre ameka ne sɛ wo wunti aban no yaje onokwa wo wunti o wotwe ho kakra na nka yeden
na sɛ onka sɛ obetwe ne ho
anu ntra me so me kai ne sɛ na otwe ne ho kakra na nka yeden
na otwe ne ho ana a problem or ha no etubitwa
ana ka bibi nkyerɛ anamon kitua bi wo no mo a utu a etimi sachira niema nyina ahobrase ade kitikiti bia esombu kokrokoo osai boati ne kai se ye adasafe a onyame de eye ne fe broso ye bodi se yampa se nyampa kwame na I mean related personally wouldn't the time me jai CPP me jai because na me ho ya hi enya papa me ye anabone a me ye me ni jidie wo bia mu obia so ni jidie wo me mu. What's my point in staying there? I had no business. Me free mu na no ho mo ha bi if say mpanimfo ni bi frɛ me general secretary kwada me ho yemohi me di president mami atufu a me mami na awu papa de otiase me papa tumi fo until sometimes what twe ho free niema bi ho adi ho sie just for the collective good chama general. And the entire maker and it's a communication hinges on trust. And yes here we 85% completion me wa. Okay. At what trust level? Nipa do say na completion ya yanya communication say ana yanya release say ya conclude no. How much confidence ena a engender? Nipa do say ena ama wo mo anya gidie bi within the short space. Say yanya sha say nya gidie ni arehemu say aban no tu anamo bi a ebeboa yen. Hwɛ no kra bebre wo no kra wo ne say Ghana for yen ka no kro.
No kra ne say Ghana for kan no kra.
Yen pe no kra ka yesuro no kra ka. Every say ahoyan a ye kom yi ne fa kese na agina nwuma so aban ye. Kwame free SHS na da bia man for kan was almost say me yen ka no. Ka o. Bia ye manage ni yanka kana enu se de sitie de but se de tibia no kakase pa ana ba no fiscal infrastructure say akwanya ye yi adan ye sie aban onyaye oguso ye dan ufri poko ase ofanko ofanko barrier holo ekotwam ato aso akọ pidwa me ma twa enra me konsa meba mi hu say akwan nya contractor for gina kwan so a wo ye den wo mu ye adwuma enye honko a mia bebre adan ya sisie ene de kaka ho enti no eye den a ka be ye den ebe wo ho ana afen so ye de aka so ye den ye tua wo be ka na wo twe be mienu ana miensa ni kwame me ka eka ho asem ye wo ka yakobo besian na di tua sa aka no me bo am correct me
ye wo kanso a eye $500 million a busumi biasi etua senia eye take up pay contractor na ya
enti adenti na we nyina
no
one chirichi mu enne amane aban atina mu chirichi. Why are you not telling us?
Na mama nka bibi ntrao.
Yes.
You have the examples. What kind of people's assembly?
Make I pa President Kufabreso.
Now, Kwame, people are saying, yeah, Nanka, yeah, such as here,
One be.
Who was Swafwa, what pound say, or no one should do bon samso. Say no, see what they no. Oboni ye no, and I'm more ben a wood to the ashes or yes, said you would see with Mamano.
Na Omana Acadian the Edgemandia.
Sending a kabum. Now, Kwame, member family say, oh, yeah, me, the Obo who you man now, Mamma Cadia. I have no business staying there, I walk away.
And you?
Yes, that's me. You need Kwame, but you need people of integrity to be there. Who look at you in the face and say, Kwame, we are mean penny, I love you, I respect you. And so such my out mami, one mammy academy mean to me yenti so for juma. That is why public service is not for anybody at all. And it's what qualifications. Qualifications. Key integrity of character. Say oh ani or ani, no debi or debi. O me pe ho. Na mo be som. Enti me careful say. Kasa say mami pani waka asem obi so ne omo mienu nyina me fi say de omo ye no boni bia nim. The only problem e wom say womo ye na ankran personalizing it. That's the only problem. Otherwise former CJ as she said her mouth is not ungagged. She's a citizen of this country. She has a right to express her views. But or expressing the views are ma onya manon koye say or personalizing no. And as a wusu uji na no say wakasa for mo. And need to personalizing no. Say watini dibre so dodo. Hey, na me citizenship no. Hey, of equal standing no. When it comes to citizenship, we are of equal standing. So you can't say obia di chief justice painty. Sabi eba na mamu hu nsem na okasa onu de elisa oka fa bi. Of course, so wakasa manatia anase achia say the any say osika na correct the error in her statement without necessarily looking at her personality. That we can do. Now kwame woni de ntia eba ni say.
Yeah.
Hi. Esin so tap nchena na oje wo. Sa minimia mrekudu kati hei. Ye wo ayonkoye ayonkofa. Itimi fa telephone frame nia. O fa telephone frame. Ye di ye ho nkomo. Na ekokoduru baabi. Me frame nia ba ko mienu miensa onfa. Mama ne no asem ewo phone no so. Message. Kwame eno so wanyi ano. Na ayonkofa na anasa ayonkoye na ede ye ntem no. Chama general. Ombrichi no. Enti kwan ya me no fa so di nkomo no. Usi ho kwan anase otwa na mepe kwan foforo so akasa.
Nti se wa ma me kwan anywhere
ni. Kwan me di wo ni obedi nkomo no. O mani twa mepe kwan foforo. Enemre mu so in the information age. A obi atimi ka de opei. E wo bribia mu a obi betie na wa tro de akwai. Enti yesi ye di jawa na ye di asoa. Uwo oman ahoden na okuto oman tumi a ye di ahobrase na ye.
Wonyi ni sa ahobrase wo aba nkrofomu.
I mean, I don't think that the manner in which the communication is going, there's a sign of humility.
It's as if say take it or leave it.
Yes. Now will be one more with arrogant posturing now. They will respond with arrogant posturing.
Why not the arrogant posturing aba?
The one who has the authority, the first call. Say, who per se, utu anamobi fa nkitamudia e ni untem.
A finance minister na mampeni anase wine. Because we are still talking about bonds the fallout.
The bat stops with the president. But when the DNU say,
the finance minister.
And ultimately, I will blame the president. But I think the man in the heat of events now is the finance minister. I'm not taking the president out of it. Because given the human resource potential in this administration, capacity in this government, Kwame Ghana on the whole, say communication be a problem, am I? Kwame, finance ministry, Nijuma Odi, should be informed by intelligence wing of the government. If it is not so, now say the finance ministry has rather become the octopus, then you have an error there. Because spending must have an intelligence eye. The intelligence coordination, gathering, how is it done? The reception, how receptive is it? Why? How? Why? Yentimi nkoso musa adan die ntia forever. Esese ye manu kosi baabi a ye nyina no ye behu se ye si gina ya ebebo ye nyina. Na Chairman General, me kan we na media twato say oman chechire mpuntu enye dakro person. Ye benya ye ho abotre. Na mom ade a ye frɛ ne gidie kwame ene no kre eni pete mu niema ye enenam. Trust hinges on transparency and sincerity.
Obisi Kabila talking about People's Assembly. He says one thing President Kufuor did to dispel propaganda was he himself sat in the chair to answer questions during the People's Assembly. So citizens felt a part of government. And Nana Akufo-Addo, he goes around to cut sword or complete inspected projects without the citizens understanding him. That is the difference. Tell Kabila. Obra Penyabo.
Fire.
Bonini where?
Fire.
Aye.
What's it? What did you want?
Obra Penyaba. Or say quote, public service is not for everybody. Or quote, public service is not for just anybody. Not public service is not for anybody at all. I greet my brother Kabila.
Me dana say since now they abana ye pa. Why me na quote no for send me.
Me the best send.
Now credit me say James Kwabena Bonfe Junior 2020.
Eti we there wa obra penina o de bai say me fa mano say intimidate me the mano say eja when if I don't know. I mean, say in your previous life you were real siblings.
That's true. Sibling rivalry.
Kabila Timi comes and fast and he tell him to stop shouting. Okay, those days.
Chairman, they're not shouting.
And there's one guy shouting. Samuel Brian Boabin says, quote unquote, the food and drinks intelligence couples should up their game. President Akufo-Addo can't be blamed. I don't know what that one means, but Tell Kabila, I know he likes quoting from the Bible. I know you guys like quoting from the Bible. Please check Proverbs 14:34.
Oh, Kwame, righteousness exalts a nation.
It is here. Yeah, it's here.
Sin is a reproach.
Righteousness exalts a nation.
And then Proverbs 13:11. On kind of
Debbie catch me, no saying.
Ahunya ama no kra kwan so. Eyira ti se de fa bae na.
Can you? Ahunya amfa de kwan so.
Ama no kra kwan so. Eyira ti se de si bae na.
Kabila be hadwin. Kabila be hadwin. Meku yapo no e ba de bi na beka.
Chairman, nsɛm bi wɔ hɔ a munua Kabila kan ya me ne ya adwen. Bi so wɔ hɔ a kakra bi wɔ hɔ a me ne nya adwen. Ma me ne nya adwen yi de nara zikan kede obehia de nzama a ɔtedam no yɛn personalize no. Na yɛre ka asɛm a ebe ma ɔmaa no weziem kan. Na ehwɛ anamona yɛretu no Ghana ha in a democratic dispensation na ehwɛ since 7th January 2017 and was where in Mampanyin na Nado Danko Akufo-Addo pe na amanfo hyase kasa sabia jama ade chara mpa do step down say yetete ni nyina na eze yedwuma za honeze nanka abani nyina mpo na ode yetwe no ane na samanfo rosuegu ohaw ni nyina de finance minister nti ye nyina ya atase oh finance minister twon ho the next time roads minister oh twon ho the next time lands and natural resources minister twon ho. Then what sort of governance were we voted for? Minjinzi de aban obani de ibi chena de he step aside, then go and step aside. That is not how we govern a country.
But what if Senya Kabila can baby adenedun? It is the best. It is in your own interest.
Chairman, we're doing. And so maybe some question.
What's up?
Maybe some question be. The Anna finance minister Urutana mana nankotin utane or the nankotin adwinane.
Yente bia na Makabila ko bia anko.
Me jizi de abra 2018 abani ehwani sika sam to twe no or yeduma ai biar bonabado biar bo abani na bado. We didn't single out the finance minister. We said we're all doing well as a government. Them or how we are a woman, there principally is not the making of the finance minister. I mean, Kade.
Are you saying that one hour kind of that, you know?
Oh, Chairman, so wait for you down and make a mean you want in yardren. I make me wait for you down and make a you want in yardren. Because or ye bia, Sabia, pushcha, or Kade, Biwa, Sabia, Umbunipa, if you any appearance of Umbunipa, but he doesn't. Appear to be obi ombunyipa minjinzi de ni comment bi wo hɔ a ɔyɛ commenter sabia ɔkyɛ de ɔhyehyɛ nyipa horoba ehwehwa ahobrasa ɔwɔ but min count on the credentials that is not needed ma ohia kɛsenyi de as a country yebehu de nyama nzama nyina na ɔde yɛ personalizing. I mean ono wa resign every CPP. I don't think that was the solution. Minjinzi there for me, but ono personally obadwen de bia ono no oboboa no. But me feel den ka otinem na tete a wode tete no to no bo a chechim nkofo bia ko betena ase. But ono so ye bia nso odwen ho de maybe a me fima na oze asomdwe beba. But bisa ho de mfimi na oze mpuntu Abba Japada kwame komedija wonane.
Mekuri ke obi simen kancho there in economics. We have what is called confidence crisis. That is where we are today. Confidence crisis. Kokrokoo, a banker and economist.
Thank you.
It is not about the finance minister as a person. It is not about the finance minister as a person,
yes,
but also in country there, confidence crisis. Baby, are you doing? He's lost the plot in the eyes of the people.
The public. Kwame.
Into public perception.
Before 2020 general elections.
I leave it there.
Before the 2020 general elections. Maybe we are unfair. Oh, as for it's not everything that I can say on air or I'm willing to even say on air. I won't do that for my own image. As I'm making me, my dream, and I don't want to be arrogant about it. I don't know it all. Me, Kasa in the interest of Ken and the future of his family. Me or no. Chairman General.
Come on, Bonfe.
And me, Manu da Sumina so. Sabi. Asama na wubusa me no. I thought about it, say me wa. There will be so many other people on the bar. And I said, nipa bebre beba chire ya. Wo mo so ewo gidie wo Kwame Nkrumah mu a. E bia on person mo fa CPP kwamu na ye ni ye. Mi gidie wo Kwame Nkrumah mu enko ba kumpo.
Chief Ban is so chiao.
Nanti no.
But or the message tin about men kind.
One ni yiri tutu kwa na fe na wa ba ya mana kwa ba.
But osi won say mrekudu kai slow.
Kwame.
Na memo you say communication for 2024 nkwa na ye dwen ho. Anyway, kwamna to aso.
Sa nyama mfa sama. Nti minu ya pani Ken. Wadwen ho se oni ho no mo a. Sabi yenya na musini. Is that the case? You must think of yourself as not indispensable at some point. That's the only way you can say no or take a bow.
But where I disagree with you, only there,
Me say Juma your ministry in Kwampo, the amount of work you have done at your ministry, all of that is collapsing in the name of Ken Ofori-Atta. You are happy with that? This president, he's not sleeping, working day and night. All that he's done, all that he's doing, going under the drain just because of Ken Ofori-Atta.
Is it fair?
It's unfair. We live in an unfair world. So the reality is that respond appropriately. I don't think I'm asking too much.
And responding appropriately means he should go.
He should walk out quietly.
Chairman.
But President has shown that on Unity.
But Kabila, he should walk out quietly. Does that solve anything at all?
It does.
What does it solve?
The texter told you. It brings
the confidence crisis.
Confidence, yeah. And found one in the parliament, say, or one in the to say Ken, and I said, in the world from Ken. Just for the fact, say, Yenya Nipa for fraud. Say, only this her ministry, no. Now, you see, the president must know this. You appointed deputies to him who are equally capable.
But Chairman,
Métier.
Entino Mampani catcher say, Sebi. Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta and no new Hoduma.
But that is not how we govern. That is not how
I didn't say that's how you govern.
Example.
But governing also means that you respond to the aspirations of the people.
In South Africa now, because of the load shedding, they are calling for the head of Mantashe, the energy minister. But the president, Ramaphosa, says there, the problem must be resolved under the leadership of Mantashe. It must be resolved by him.
Yeah, but
because they are calling
how about the aspirations of the people?
Peace FM. I'm done. Matiefo.
Setting. What you for setting?
Oh, yeah, to me for
setting.
Set na mekano, me my mekano.
Chairman, we na ame Sabia.
Mansu mewi.
Muntu Ghana for one anu nsibon. Ana nyama wo pe na meka de yente. Nya bana yenya bana yente. Listening government. But me ya hawanyi de. My ye woman no, are we making a headway? If yes, why don't we have some sort of restraint? Now you're there, and I'm one of you to obo we then. Yenya botar.
Come on.
Mampina kade yenya IMF, and I'm one of you to.
In a democracy, your headway is determined by the people. Don't forget.
Thank you. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Only will be a friend of Sasa.
Mpacho ane.
Or see him can't say ene 100.
Kaja is 100 way.
Now, I say 100 no crown on or see me can say 100.
Ni 100 you way dia kwame ai nyanyanka me refuse.
Is George Mrekuduka saying Ken Ofori-Atta should be made to resolve the mess before Ken Ofori-Atta leaves power? George from Rage, for your name's sake. Well, that is what George Mrekuduka is saying, that he believes in Ken Ofori-Atta. He believes that Ken can steer us out of where we are. Engineer Prosper Ndodowa tell Mrekuduka to continue his good work, humble and service to humanity. Prosper says to George. Abna, still 100. That is from I see guys is still 100. And then this one from Bob Okele in Burma camp says, the most difficult job is to defend this government, which I think is clueless, unapologetic, and wicked. The individual bond saga. Okay, Bob, I'll leave that out. But I'll add that you say you feel sad for this country. Very good submission from Kabila Kobna, Ankoma Foster of Fuase Ayerebe. Mess is Ghana doing that poor with the economy.
Kwame.
Well, yes, Kwame.
My memo Peter Draka quote be.
Inchuasu says 100 from me to Kabila. Hey, Kwame.
The end no longer justifies the means, but the means, the subtle management of relationships, are end in themselves by which success is achieved.
Now, we in the crack anything.
Nya de when it does kwa na kwan a ofa so aye no eno so hia pa.
And yet ni when it does kwa na mo kwan a ofa so aye no eno so ehia.
And it's very important.
Yeah.
A kwan a ofa so aye.
Okay.
Nipa ne tiase no hu kwan na
me ma
ofa.
come there wie.
FM. Guy no manipa no fa no kwan no so yia. And so boa.
George Mrekudika, James Kwabena Bonfair, and then me and you. It's almost 11. A quick reminder that Ebony Condoms comes in various flavors: vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, and peppermint. Pharmacies, chemical shops, over-the-counter shops, and pubs. You'll find it there. Ebony Condoms, Ghana's most pleasurable condoms. Make it worth it. Check out time. Have a beautiful day. As always, remember to keep your dreams and hopes alive. Make way for Kofi Kumbilson, after which the news is at 12. May your day be blessed. Remember to keep your dreams and hopes alive. It's a tough world out there, isn't it? But still we rise. And so when you stop to say a prayer, remember to say one for me too. God bless. Good morning.